Claire Davenport had always been fascinated by the relics of the cosmos. Born on the edge of human-colonized space, she grew up hearing stories of Earth's forgotten heroes and the ancient civilizations that had once thrived on distant worlds. Her parents had instilled in her a profound respect for history, a reverence that would guide her through every expedition she would ever undertake. Yet, nothing had prepared her for what she would discover in the Galactic Museum. The museum itself was a marvel. Orbiting a gas giant in the Auriga sector, its spiraling structure seemed almost alive, a testament to human ingenuity in architectural design. Its halls stretched for kilometers, each gallery showcasing artifacts from civilizations humans had only just begun to understand. Yet amid the grandeur, Claire's attention was drawn to a single exhibit. A set of ancient armor, displayed in a chamber bathed in soft golden light. The armor was exquisite. Its surface shimmered with an iridescent sheen, and delicate engravings covered every plate. Symbols of long-forgotten empires intertwined with intricate filigree, and yet one emblem stood out immediately to Claire. Her heart skipped a beat. It was her family crest. No one had ever thought her ancestors traveled beyond Earth, much less fought in the galactic wars that shaped the civilizations now scattered across the stars. And yet, here it was, etched into the breastplate of an alien warrior's armor. A phoenix rising from the flames, the Davenport mark unmistakable even through centuries of decay. "Interesting choice of display, isn't it?" a voice said, pulling Claire from her thoughts. She turned to see a museum curator, a tall humanoid with copper-toned skin and eyes that glowed faintly violet. Claire nodded, still staring at the armor. Do you know whose armor this was?" The curator smiled faintly. "We have catalogued it as the Protector of Elysium. The records suggest it belonged to a human warrior who traveled with the Galactic Coalition during the Elysium Crusade, but details were lost over millennia. Very few humans were ever recorded to participate directly in those campaigns." Claire's mind raced. The Elysium Crusade was a legendary conflict, fought centuries ago, but documented primarily by alien historians. If her ancestor had been part of it, it would mean humans were more influential in galactic history than anyone had realized. And the crest confirmed it. There was no mistake. She reached out, brushing a gloved hand against the transparent shield. The curator's gaze followed her with quiet curiosity. "May I touch it?" Claire asked. The curator shook their head. "It's fragile, but if you wish, we can run a DNA cross-reference with the armor's biological traces. Many armors were bonded to their wearer through genetic interfacing." Claire's eyes widened. "Really?" "Yes," the curator replied. "If your lineage matches, you could be the first living descendant to confirm a direct human presence in those wars." Within hours, Claire was connected to the museum's advanced bioanalyzers. Her DNA was compared against traces embedded in the armor's internal systems. It was astonishing. Every test confirmed the match. She was a direct descendant of the warrior who had donned the ancient armor centuries ago. The realization hit her hard. Her ancestor had walked among the stars, fought for humanity's place in the galaxy, and yet had been forgotten in human records. It was a legacy lost in time, waiting for someone to remember. News spread quickly throughout the museum and beyond. Other historians, archaeologists, and even human leaders visited to witness the discovery firsthand. The Galactic Coalition recognized the significance immediately. This was more than an artifact. It was proof of humanity's enduring impact on galactic history. Claire spent days studying the armor, documenting its features, and analyzing its construction. Unlike other human relics, it bore evidence of advanced alien technology fused with human ingenuity. The alloy was lightweight, yet nearly indestructible, and the engraving patterns indicated strategic thinking as well as artistry. She imagined her ancestor, striding across alien battlefields, the armor gleaming under alien suns. The stories her parents had told of human perseverance and ingenuity were not just myths, they were a living truth, etched in steel and DNA. The curator, observing her fascination, remarked, "Humans have always had a knack for survival and adaptation. Your ancestor exemplified that, and it seems you do as well." Claire smiled, feeling a sense of pride swell within her. For centuries, humans had been underestimated by the galactic civilizations, dismissed as a minor species in the cosmic theater. And yet here was undeniable evidence that humanity had played a pivotal role in shaping the galaxy. The armor was eventually displayed in a new wing of the museum, dedicated entirely to human contributions in galactic history. Visitors from across the stars came to see it, marveling at the craftsmanship, the legacy, and the story of the human warrior whose family had endured across generations. Claire often returned, standing before the armor and imagining her ancestors' life. She realized that this discovery was not just about pride, it was a reminder of what humans were capable of. Even in a galaxy filled with advanced civilizations, humanity's spirit, creativity, and courage could leave a mark that time itself could not erase. One evening, as the golden lights of the museum shimmered across the chamber, Claire whispered softly to the armor, "Thank you for showing me who we really are." And somewhere in the echoes of history, it felt as though the warrior had answered, proud to see her legacy carried forward by a human who had finally remembered. In that moment, Claire understood the true meaning of HFY. Humans were not just survivors. They were shapers of destiny, capable of extraordinary feats in the vastness of the cosmos, and her discovery would ensure that humanity's legacy endured for eons to come.